like a couple of sketches and then line art and then coloring, and I wasn't following the same process as the goobers. And that's mainly because I was tired of it and just really wanted to get to drawing and finishing some as soon as possible. But I think this really slowed me down, and I had to take a lot more breaks than usual because I was using a lot of different parts of my brain at the same time. I was using the creative part and also the part of me that just like lines and renders, which is a lot less creativity and more just skill-based work. And in the last time lapse here, where I'm also drawing the regular proportions, I decided to go back to the same process I was using for the goobers. I don't think I have much else to say for my drawing process, so I'll just talk to you guys like a little bit about what's been going on. As you can see, I think my first video kind of blew up, and I've been bracing myself for hate comments ever since, because I always hear that like when you do well on YouTube, you end up getting some hate comments no matter what type of content you produce. So I've been really trying to brace myself for them, but fortunately all of you guys have been kind of really nice to me. I don't know if that will keep up, but all of you guys have been really sweet, even the ones who have been giving me advice and telling me like, oh.
My mother is obsessed with me having kids, so much so. She's willing to ruin my life to make sure.
Oh, these are some things that you can improve on. All of you guys are really nice about it. Also, I tend to refer to my Sona as like she and her rather than me and I. And I think that might be because like she is like a furry or like a kimono. And so it's a little bit awkward for me to be like, oh, this is me, because it's not exactly what I look like in real life. But I want to know if you guys refer to your Sonas as me or she or he or they, and like what kind of pronouns you guys use, because it's just like a little bit confusing to me and to my friends sometimes. They think my Sona is just an OC, and it's a bit difficult for me to explain that like I just don't say me or I. By the second time lapse, I kind of ran out of just standing and talking poses to draw, so I started to move into a lot more random and quirky poses. Like, I was looking up on Pinterest some of those celebrity stock images. You can see if you can spot any, but I was drawing quite a few of them just because I thought they were really funny. I don't know if I'll ever use them, but just having them there is like pretty cool. By the way, what do you guys think of the community name Cuties, but spelled with a KK instead of a C? This is the name I give all my members on my Discord server, but I just wanted to give you guys a community name as well, and I might do another video designing a little bit of like a mascot for you guys. Also, last life update, I've been seeing this lizard in my bathroom for a while now, and I tried to scare it away by like putting my cat near the bathroom door, but it really doesn't want to leave. And I'm really sorry to all lizard people and owners, but I have a strong aversion to them. I wouldn't like hurt them, but I just don't want them there. But seeing as it really doesn't want to leave, I was thinking maybe we could name it so that I would fear it a little bit less. So if you guys have name suggestions for the lizard, let me know in the comments below. We are nearing the end of the video, so I'll just put a little like flip through of all the different drawings I did for the regular proportions. And yeah, just let me know which one is your favorite down in the comments as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm just gonna do a little plug here. By the time that you guys are watching this video, if you're watching it when it comes out, my shop is gonna launch the week after on Monday, on the 15th of June. So if you're interested in any of these products that I'll show here, you can go ahead and visit my shop channel or my Instagram to be notified when I do launch my shop. As always, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. That'll be really great. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it!
Hey. How y'all doing?
I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. Promise. I know they don't sound the way I...
There is nothing to fix. This is almost perfect, but it just needs one thing. Let's just get rid of this real quick. Trust the process, guys. Now he is beautiful. Gay jump scare. Something with this arm is a little off. Kind of looks like their shoulder is dislocated. So we're just gonna zoom in. I am now performing the surgery. Let's just shave some of this off. I also don't think this would be this high up, so let's move it. Okay, here's before and after. The surgery was successful, I think. The shading style is so yummy, but for the love of God, where are her eyes? Looking straight out of the back rooms. Let's fix that. So we're just gonna go to the face, and I'm just assuming that you don't want this character's eyes to be shown at all. So we're just gonna add more of a stronger tint to the glasses, and also some reflective lighting. This forehead is brighter than my future. Let's add an eyebrow. Before, after. Her eyeballs are just very shy. All I'm gonna say is that she's a millennial mom. The cigarette gave it away. My mom does be laughing at Minion memes. Overall, this is really good. However, the nose is bothering me just a little bit. I just feel like this could be a little lower. And these two. Okay, I know it's not that much of a difference, but I just think this makes a little bit more sense. Persona is adorable. However, the way the stomach is drawn like a circle looks a little unnatural and kind of looks like she just swallowed a watermelon whole like Squidward. So I went ahead and made an outline of the new stomach, and I think this looks more natural. Also, with the direction that her body is turned in, it doesn't really make sense for this arm to be behind here, so I'm gonna adjust that too. Before and after. As cute as the original is, and obviously I'm not perfect, but I think this looks much more natural. Looky here, we got a cowboy. Okay, so a few things. First, his hand is a little wonky, and so is his shirt collar. I'm not really sure what's going on up here. And the main issue I see is it kind of looks like his hand is snapping forward, and also the fingers are a bit noodly. So let's just lower the opacity. Obviously, I'm not a master at drawing hands, but I like it. Now for this shirt collar, I don't really know what's going on. I'm just gonna assume he's wearing like a cowboy blazer. Okay, it's a little messy right now, but let's finish this up. Before and after. Obviously, the main difference is the hands. I will admit, I do think I could have made his hand and arm look a little more muscular like in the original, but overall, I do think this hand makes more sense. And the shirt collar. Oh my gosh, I love this art style. This coloring style is just mwah, chef's kiss. And right off the bat, I know she's reaching towards the screen, but this arm is still very long compared to this one. It looks like her right arm was stretched out with one of those medieval torture devices. So let's fix that. Usually when a person is reaching towards the camera like this and their hand is this big, some of the arm would actually be hidden by the hand. So I think that's why this arm is looking extra long. Using a little bit of that transform tool. Okay, I definitely think this is starting to look better. Now let's put the hand over here so it's covering some of the arm. I also noticed the proportions of this hand is a tad bit wonky, so let's fix that as well. I am so used to only drawing 4 fingers because of my art style. Drawing 5 feels really weird. Am I a master at drawing hands? No, absolutely not. Especially when it comes to perspective like this. But honestly, I think we did pretty good. I totally didn't redraw this hand 3 different times. I believe this is the Twink from Genshin Impact. He's watching me. First of all, your art style is very pretty. However, these eyes are very far apart and it's bothering me. I love the lasso tool. Let's just put this right here. Okay, yes, I am definitely seeing an improvement. Ooh, you. Our Lord and Savior, the liquefy tool. I also think the jawline is drooping very low, so I'm just gonna raise it a little bit. And might I say, those are some very flat looking cheeks. I did not mean it like that. There's gonna be some freaks in the comment section. Anyways, let's put a little more chonk in these cheeks. Wait, I'm literally giving Venti Botox. Perfect. Okay, we're done. Look at the difference. I think I accidentally made Venti look more like a girl, but bro kind of looks like that anyway. Make her not stare into your soul. This is gonna be a difficult task. I know just what to do. Boom. They can't stare into your soul if they don't have eyes. Problem solved. This person just dumped a bajillion masterpieces and said, here you go. I am obsessed with this art style. Very cool. But let us take a look at this gal. What's going on over here? This arm was put into the hydraulic press. So let's make it so that she can take selfies with both arms. Also, this noob is very cute. Let me just... Oh, never mind. All right, there we go. Okay, I just realized I completely messed up this chunk of hair. You win some, you lose some. I also noticed that these fingers are slim, while this finger is kind of chonky. So let's just shave some of that off. This eyeball also feels a lot smaller compared to the other one. Alright, before and after. She was already slaying before, but now her arm is also slaying. Aside from the details, which I did make pretty blurry. I think this artist was trying to make this arm look like it was further away for it to be dynamic, but I think mainly because of the position this character is already in, it kind of just ended up looking a little too small. Regardless though, your art is beautiful. First thing I found. I love seeing fan art of this song, it's so peak. This is a very cute art style, and I really like the way you did the eyes. But why are their arms fused together? When they say till death do us part, I didn't think they meant this. Even Taito was scared. Let the arm surgery commence. Okay, so I'm kind of changing the pose because I realized if I want their arms to be like how they are in the original, their hands would be hiding behind Taito's head. Not only that, but I also think this pose is going to be more expressive too. Instead of being fused together, now their hands are just wrapped around each other's. Alright, here we go. Before and after. I drew it in a little bit of my style, but still tried to keep the simplicity of this person's style because it's so cute. Okay, Osora has posted this juicy art. I love the edginess. This girl looks like she really enjoys ketchup. I also think she would really enjoy if her hand wasn't snapped backwards like that. I also just realized how long her torso is. Lasso tool. I'm gonna move this whole thing a little bit over here, but we still need to change this hand. That looks very painful. Okay, so this is our sketch, and I think this is what it would actually look like if someone was holding a bat over their shoulder, or an axe with ketchup. Their hand would usually be facing frontward. I also noticed it kind of just looks like she doesn't have a back. The torso is also super duper long. So let's just scooch that up. Okay, yeah, I definitely think this is an improvement. Lastly, this side of the face looks really flat, almost like someone hit her in the head with her own axe. So I'm just gonna push this out a little bit. Alright, we're done. Here's the old one and the new one. The difference is kind of crazy, but not as crazy as her. Also, I know what you guys are gonna say. I draw 4 fingers. That's my art style. Deal with it. Puni Bread YT. Look at this cute magical girl. But with a little bit of magic, I think we can also make both of these arms the same size. My main issue is this arm being bigger than this one. Let me just trace the width of this real quick, just to see how wide this is compared to this. Yeah, that's pretty different. So I'm gonna just use this as a guideline. There we go. I just realized this hand is kind of big. Let's fix that real quick. Okay, there we go. Look at that. It still feels like something's missing though. Let me just... Okay, now it's done. I just had to do some stuff to the background. I couldn't resist. The art style is too cute for its own good. Moonlight posted 2 characters. Both are very cute, but something is not right. You see how the Pringles chip is perfectly centered? Well, not these feet. The only thing that's bursting are her blood vessels from her legs snapping the wrong way. So let's fix that. Yoink, yoink. There we go. Now she can walk again. Know how to shade. Okay, I'm sorry, but we're not going to be focusing on that. Instead, we are focusing on the size of this man's belly button. Look at that thing. You could store an entire pack of Sour Patch Kids in there. Also, why does he only have half a face? Okay, wait, I just realized something. Is this a blood stain? Was this man's belly button torn open or something? Okay, either way, regardless, this is just too big. I'm totally not looking at my own belly button for reference right now. Okay, yeah. Black hole, normal. Now for the face. I feel like you could fit the entire galaxy within this empty space right here, especially this football field of a forehead. So I've kind of gone ahead and revamped his face a little bit, give him some juicy lips. Alright, he looks a little feminine, but that's okay.